महा इजी स्टडी में स्वागत है। यहाँ सीखना बहुत आसान है। कक्षा 1 से 8 के लिए लाइक और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें। हमारे साथ जुड़े रहें।
Good morning, students. How are you today? Today we are going to learn a very interesting chapter. The name of our chapter is Natural Resources, Air, Water and Land. Before we start, I want to ask you a few simple questions. Can we live without air? Can we live without water? Can plants grow without land? No. Very good. Air, water and land are very important for every living thing. We use them every day, gifts from nature. That is why they are called naturalses. What are natural resources? Natural resources are things that we get from nature. They are air, water and land. Air, water, land. All living things need these resources to live. Where do we see the birds? The birds are flying in the sky. Where is the cow grazing? The cow is grazing on the land. Where are the trees and the road? They are on the land. Where does the river come from? The river comes from the hills or mountains. How does it flow? It flows from higher land to lower land. Where is the aeroplane? The aeroplane is in the sky. The fish are in the water. Let's protect our resources. The sailboat is floating on the water. Let us explore the three spheres. The Earth has three main parts. Our world. Atmosphere is the layer of air around the Earth. Hydrosphere includes all the water on Earth. It covers most of our planet. Rivers, lakes, seas, and oceans. Lithosphere means the land part of the Earth. All living things live in these three spheres. The three spheres are the atmosphere, hydrosphere, and lithosphere. This place is called the biosphere. 71% of Earth is covered with water. 29% of Earth is covered with land. That is why Earth is called the blue planet. Air, water, and land help all living things survive. So they are living things survive. So they are called natural resources. Air is a mixture of different gases. The main gases are nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, and other gases. Air is made of many gases. It has water vapor and dust particles. Inert gases like argon are also present. Let's learn more about them. Air is a mixture of gases. It has nitrogen and oxygen. A tiny part includes inert gases like argon, neon, and helium. Also krypton and xenon. The atmosphere has 5 layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere, exosphere. Air contains 78%, oxygen 21%, argon 0.9%, carbon dioxide 0.03%, other gases 0.7%. Nitrogen is a very important gas, helps plants and animals make proteins, used to make ammonia, used in food packaging to keep food fresh. Learn about oxygen. It is needed for breathing. All living things need it. It also helps in burning. This is called combustion. Let us summarize. Let us learn about carbon dioxide. It is in the air. Plants use it to make food. It is used in fire extinguishers. Argon is used in electric bulbs. Helium is used in airships. And for very low temperatures, let us learn about air. It is a mix of gases. Neon is used in decorative lights. It is also used in street lights. Krypton is used in fluorescent tubes. These gases are... Today we will learn about natural resources. Air gives us oxygen to breathe. Air composition and oxygen. Xenon is used in flash photography. Air is a mix of many gases. It lets sunlight and heat reach Earth and protects us from harmful rays. It helps form rain and snow. Air contains 78 and 21% oxygen. It protects us from harmful rays and helps form clouds, rain, fog, and snow. Let us compare clean air and polluted air. Factories release large amounts of harmful smoke. Smoke from vehicles also contributes to air pollution. Smoke from forest fires. All these release harmful smoke into the air. When smoke and harmful gases mix with the air becomes dirty. This is called air pollution. Air pollution is increasing because more vehicles are on the roads, more factories are running. Let's compare clean air and polluted air. People burn wood and coal. Forest fires produce a lot of smoke. Let's protect our air. When fuels burn, they release harmful gases, such as nitrogen dioxide, carbon dioxide, and carbon monoxide. Sulfur dioxide, SO2, soot, tiny black smoke particles. These gases pollute the air and can harm people, animals, and plants. The ozone layer is found in the stratosphere. It contains ozone gas. It protects Earth from dangerous ultraviolet rays. These rays are harmful to humans, animals, and plants. The ozone layer absorbs most of these harmful UV rays. Because of the ozone layer, life on Earth is safe. The ozone layer protects us from UV rays, but some harmful chemicals damage it, like CFCs and carbon tetrachloride. They create a hole in the ozone layer. These chemicals are found in air conditioners, refrigerators, some old spray cans. When these gases reach the atmosphere, they slowly destroy the ozone layer. Every year, 16 September is Ozone Layer Day. Its purpose is to make people aware of the importance of protecting the ozone's animals and people safely living layer. Big cities have display boards showing the air quality. They tell us the amount of pollution. This shows how much the air is polluted. Let us look at the levels of harmful gases. This shows whether the air is clean or polluted. This helps people know the air quality in their city. What would happen if there were no air on Earth? Without air, life cannot exist. Humans and animals could not breathe, so we must protect our air. Water is one of the most important natural resources. We use water every day for drinking, cooking, and bathing. Without water, life is impossible. We need water for drinking, bathing, and cleaning. It is essential for farming and industries. Dams use electricity. Water is precious, save. Every person needs about 3-4 liters of drinking water every day. Water helps our body work properly. From domestic uses like bathing and washing, to industries and generating electricity, animals and plants also need water to live. That is why we say, water is life. Children drinking water, farmers watering crops, bathing. We learn about water. Water has no color. It has no taste. Water has no smell. Water dissolves many substances, so it is called the universal solvent. Let's see how this happens. Water is truly amazing. Water in living things. The blood of animals contains a lot of water. It is made up mostly of water. This is very important. The sap of plants also contains a lot of water. No living thing can survive without water. So we must always save water. Most of the Earth's water is in seas and oceans. This water is salty, so we cannot drink it. Look at this chart, water in seas and oceans. Only a very small amount of water is fresh water, which is available for drinking, so use it wisely. 27% is ice and groundwater. Only 0.3% is available for drinking. Use it wisely. Water is a natural resource. All living things need water. We should never waste water, because fresh water is limited. Today we will learn about water. Water is used for drinking, cooking, and bathing. It is also used for farming and generating electricity. Every living thing needs water. Water is used for irrigation. It is needed for industries and generating electricity. Water is necessary for every living thing. Do other living things use water? Yes. Animals need water for drinking and survival. Plants need water to grow, make food, and stay healthy. Without water, no living thing can survive. Let's save water. Water cycle. The sun heats water in oceans. It evaporates and forms clouds. It falls as rain. This is called the water cycle. The water cycle. Water changes into water vapor. It cools and forms clouds. Clouds bring rain. Rainwater fills rivers and lakes. The water flows back to the seas and oceans. This cycle continues again and again. Because of the water cycle, we get fresh water. We get water from natural sources, such as rivers and streams. We also get water from lakes and ponds, and even from underground springs. People also dig wells to access groundwater. They build big dams and smaller bunds. These help store and supply water for all our needs. Today, people use a lot of water for farming, industries, and daily life. Daily life risks. Because of the increasing population and overuse of water, water scarcity has become a serious problem. So, we must use water carefully. Use water sparingly. Block water and let it percolate. Store water wherever possible. Reuse water whenever possible. Land is another important natural resource. Let's see what land is made of. It is made of soil and stones, and also big rocks. Land is not flat everywhere. Some places are hilly, mountainous, flat plains. Why is land important? Humans and animals live on land. Farmers grow crops on land. We build houses, roads, and schools on land. Forests grow on land. We also get valuable resources from land: minerals, crude oil, and natural gas. These resources are very useful for our daily life. When we leave the bottle still, heavy materials sink first, and lighter materials stay on top. This forms different layers, just like the earth. When we leave the bottle still, heavy materials sink first, and lighter materials stay on top. This forms different layers, just like the earth. When we leave the bottle still, heavy materials sink. Lighter materials float. This forms different layers, just like the earth. The earth has different layers. Humus is on top. Soil helps plants grow. Below it are immature soil, rocks, and finally the hard bedrock. Found below humus, it contains sand, small stones, worms, and insects. Also air and water. Plant roots grow in this layer. Learn about immature soil. It is found below the topsoil and has less humus. It contains more rock pieces. Learn about the layer of soil and small rocks. It contains many small rocks mixed with soil. Plant roots usually cannot grow very deep here. Bedrock is the deepest layer. It is the deepest layer of soil. It is a hard, solid rock. Soil is formed from this rock over a very long time.
Heat, cold, wind, and rain slowly break rocks into smaller pieces. This process is called weathering.
ये बड़े चट्टान धीरे धीरे टूटने लगते हैं और ये छोटे पत्थरों में बदल जाते हैं। फिर इनसे कंकड़ और रेत बनती है और अंत में ये उपजाऊ मिट्टी बन जाती है। Worms, microbes, insects, and tree roots help make the soil healthy. Tree roots also break rocks into smaller pieces. Soil forms very slowly. It takes about 1,000 years to make just 2.5 centimeters of mature soil. Soil can be damaged by and other human activities. If soil is destroyed, plants cannot grow well. Trees and plants protect the soil, preventing erosion. To protect the soil, we should plant grass and bushes. Increase the green cover on land. This helps to stop soil erosion of washing away of soil. Let's try this activity. Collect soil from different places, like your garden, school ground, or hills, riverbank, farm, or a rocky area. Let's compare soil. Soil. Look at the color, feel, and texture. Look at its color, feels very sticky. Different places have different types of soil. Humus is the dark layer on the top of the soil. It is formed when dead plants and animals decompose with the help of microbes. Humus gives nutrients to plants. It keeps the soil soft and airy and holds water. This makes the soil fertile. Fertile soil contains 33 to 50. Soil contains living components. These are biotic constituents, like plants and animals, earthworms, insects, and microorganisms that form soil. Let's learn about the abiotic components. These include air and water, and also sand, silt, and clay. Along with minerals and millions of years ago, forests were buried under the earth. Over a long time, the remains of plants and animals changed into fossil fuels. From crude oil, we get petrol, diesel, kerosene, paraffin, tar, and wax. These are very useful fuels used in daily life. Living things need three basic things. They need land, water, and air to survive. but only a small amount is available for use. Learn about Earth's. Did you know that land covers 29% and fresh potable water is just 3%, while oxygen makes up 21% of our air? Even though these amounts are small, they are enough if we use them carefully. We should not waste natural resources because they belong to all living things, not only humans. The India Meteorological Department was established in 1775. Its work is to study the weather, observe weather changes, give weather forecasts, predict rainfall, research climate change and global warming, protect soil, save natural resources, plant more trees, and use land, water, and air wisely for a better future. Excellent work, everyone! Thank you, students. See you in the next class. Have a nice day!